and might have mixed something with her wine, according to witnesses from the Cancun, Mexico to LAX flight. Blair began crying. "He burned my private parts. He won't let me eat or drink. He beats me. He's going to kill me," witnesses said. Nurses on the plane checked her bag for medications, and the pilot told the tower at LAX a passenger would need to be removed for medical reasons. Upon landing, Blair was reportedly removed on a stretcher and taken to a local hospital. The actress was on vacation with her 4-year-old son Arthur and her former boyfriend Jason Bellick, who is also Arthur's father. A representative for the actress did not immediately respond. Blake Lively and husband Ryan Reynolds are hoping to expand their broad even further. The 28-year-old actress, who is pregnant with her second child, voiced her desire for a big family on Monday's episode of The Today Show. Lively said before joking, "Oh my gosh, yes, the plan is to expand. I'm one of 5 kids. My husband's one of 4. We're officially breeders. You can go on our website and we can give you some of our children." Lively confirmed news of her second pregnancy in May by debuting her baby bump at the Cannes International Film Festival. She and Reynolds are already parents to 18-month-old daughter James. The actress said of her daughter, "She's always doing something fun and exciting. She's the most funny human being I've ever been around in my life." Lively discussed her family again on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon later in the day. She says she and Reynolds prioritize family time, but also share a funny anecdote about being apart. She says, "We're really good about keeping our family together. We don't work at the same time. We specifically worked together on Father's Day. It was the first day that we've missed together," the star said. She says, "I was on a plane with my baby James, and it's kind of torture these days because I'm on a plane and everywhere I look, every screen is my husband in a sex montage throughout the holidays with another woman because everybody wants to watch Deadpool," she added. Lively will next star in The Shallows, which opens in theaters on Friday. Hailey Baldwin is opening up about rumored boyfriend Drake. The 19-year-old American model discussed the 29-year-old Canadian rapper with E! News at the 2016 iHeartRadio Much Music Awards. She told the website, "I've known him for a long time. I don't know if people really know that. I've known him for about 4 years." Baldwin and Drake were first linked after the rapper's Memorial Day party in May. People reported that the pair got cozy and very affectionate at the bash, but insiders told E! At the time the stars are close, but just friends. The source said they have always had a close relationship and similar group of friends. They always are very playful with each other, but nothing romantic is going on at this moment. Drake was spotted wearing Baldwin's H-charm necklace on a subsequent outing, but has yet to address the dating rumors himself. The model will appear in one of his new music videos for Views from the 6th. Baldwin was previously dating Justin Bieber, but revealed she and the singer aren't an exclusive couple in February. Bieber has since been linked to actress Nicola Peltz. Demi Lovato is done with Twitter and Instagram. The 23-year-old singer announced she's leaving the social media sites in a series of tweets Monday, but told her 77.4 million viewers she'll continue to post on Snapchat. She wrote, "Damn, I gotta quit saying shit. Bye Twitter and Insta. I like Snapchat because I don't have to see what some of y'all say. Follow me if you want. The Divato." The star added, "That one time I started my own charity providing mental health care for people who can't afford it, and this is what y'all talk about. And people wonder what's wrong with the world. Pay more attention to good than bad." Lovato's post came just days after she faced heavy backlash for criticizing Mariah Carey. The singer slammed Carey on Instagram after a fan implied Ariana Grande is less talented than the 46-year-old star. She says, "You got it the wrong way around, honey. Mariah's a legend and is so talented, but constantly disses people. It's nasty the way she treats Jennifer Lopez. Ari did nothing wrong." Carey herself didn't post or comment on the fans' meme, but has had a number of reported feuds with other stars. She addressed her supposed conflict with Lopez in May after famously declaring, "I don't know her," in the 2000s. The star said, "I can't believe people still make such a big deal of it. I don't know her. Like, what am I supposed to say? I'm not going to put on a thing like, oh, we're all Hollywood, let's just pretend we're best friends." Lovato will kick off her Future Now tour with Nick Jonas on June 29th. The singer said she is so excited for the venture when she performed on Good Morning America last week. Lady Antebellum lead singer Hillary Scott has revealed a heartbreaking miscarriage last fall was the inspiration for her new song, Thy Will. The 30-year-old performer opened up about the loss in an interview that aired Monday on Good Morning America. She said, "Last fall I went through a miscarriage," noting that this is a topic of discussion many people feel uncomfortable talking about. She continued by saying, "I also feel like there's pressure that you're just supposed to be able to snap your fingers and continue to walk through life like it never happened. She went on to say that she wrote Thy Will, the first track of Love Remains, her new album of hymns, while experiencing everything that comes with the miscarriage. So it was my most raw place that I could ever been when this song truly poured out of me. Scott has a 2-year-old daughter with husband Chris Tyrell. Rihanna and Coldplay were announced as the headliners for the 5th installment of the Budweiser Made in America Festival, curated by Jay-Z. The festival's official Twitter account revealed that the lineup for the festival is set to take place in Philadelphia's Benjamin Franklin Parkway on September 3rd to the 4th. In addition to the longtime Jay-Z collaborators, notable performers include Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz' group Collie Grove, Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros, Gary Clark Jr., Chance the Rapper, DJ Khaled, Travis Scott, and Designer, among others. Tickets will be available to the public on Monday, with the pre-sale for Tidal subscribers next Wednesday. Now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 2001, the blockbuster hit movie The Fast and the Furious is released. The Fast and the Furious, a crime drama based on the underground world of street racing in Southern California, debuts in theaters across the United States. In the film, directed by Rob Cohen, Paul Walker stars as Brian O'Connor, an undercover cop who infiltrates the illegal late-night racing scene in Los Angeles to catch a gang suspected of hijacking big rig trucks to get the parts to outfit their souped-up cars. As the movie opens, O'Connor is practicing his high-speed driving in order to blend in with his targets. His vehicle is a bright green 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse, which he powers through an empty parking lot near Dodger Stadium. Later on, O'Connor loses the title to the Mitsubishi to Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel, leader of the gang of the suspected thieves, after a street race. Toretto, the reigning king of the streets, dominates the competition in his powerful fire-engine red 1993 Mazda RX-7 twin-turbo. In another scene, Toretto is driving a hulking vintage 1969-1970 Dodge Charger. These were just 3 of the cars featured prominently in the high-speed, high-impact racing scenes that punctuated The Fast and the Furious. The screenplay from the film was based on an article about street racing scene titled Racer X, written by Kenneth Lee and published in Vibe magazine in 1998. Street racing, an illegal practice that should not be confused with drag racing, which is a popular sport most commonly done on a track alongside a straight drag strip, began in the early 1990s on the roads and highways of Southern California, mostly among young Asian Americans, but quickly spread. Lee's article chronicled the adventures of a racer living in New York City. Like many street racers, the characters in The Fast and the Furious favored low-slung Acura Integras, Honda Civics, and other common Japanese-made compact cars that are modified so that they can reach speeds of around 160 miles per hour. Despite mixed reviews from critics, The Fast and the Furious was an unexpected hit at the box office. It spawned 3 sequels, Too Fast, Too Furious in 2003, The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift 2006, and Fast and Furious 2009, in which the 4 main co-stars of the first film, Walker, Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, and Jordana Brewster, all reprised their roles. Also on this date in 2008, the influential comic writer, actor, and stand-up comedian George Carlin dies of a heart failure at the age of 71. Born in New York City, Carlin dropped out of high school and joined the Air Force. While stationed in Shreveport, Louisiana, he got a job as a radio disc jockey. After his discharge, he worked as a radio announcer and disc jockey in Boston and Fort Worth, Texas. Carlin and his early radio colleague Jack Burns formed a moderately successful stand-up comedy duo and appeared in nightclubs and on Tonight Show with Jack Parr. They soon parted ways, and Carlin made his first solo appearance on The Tonight Show in 1962. 3 years later, he began a string of performances on The Merv Griffin Show and was later hired as a regular on Away We Go, 1967's summer replacement for The Jackie Gleason Show. Carlin cemented his early career success with the release of his debut comedy album, the well-received Takeoffs and Put-Downs, that same year. During the late 1960s, Carlin had a recurring role on the sitcom That Girl starring Marlo Thomas and made numerous television appearances on shows such as The Ed Sullivan Show and Johnny Carson's Tonight Show. Seeking to make a leap into big-time stardom, the relatively clean-cut, conventional comic reinvented himself around 1970 as an eccentric, biting social critic and commentator. His new incarnation, Carlin, began appealing to a younger, hipper audience, particularly college students. He began dressing in a stereotypically hippie style with a beard, long hair, and jeans, and his new routines were punctuated by pointing jokes about religion and politics and frequent references to drugs. Released in 1972, Carlin's second album, FM AM, won a Grammy Award for Best Comedy Recording. A routine from his third hit album, Class Clown, in 1972 grew into the comic's now famous profanity-laced routine, 7 words you can't never say on television. When it was first broadcast on New York radio, a complaint led to the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, to ban the broadcast as indecent. The U.S. Supreme Court later upheld the order, which remains in effect today. The routine made Carlin a hero to his fans and got him in trouble with radio brass as well as with law enforcement. He was even arrested several times, once during an appearance in Milwaukee for violating obscenity laws. More than popular than ever as a counterculture hero, Carlin was asked to be the first guest host of a new sketch comedy show, Saturday Night Live, in 1975. 2 years later, he would star in the first of what would be 14 comedy specials on the cable television station HBO. The last one aired in March 2008. Carlin had a certain degree of success on the big screen as well, including a supporting role in Outrageous Fortune in 1987 and a memorable appearance in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure in 1989, and a fine supporting turn in the drama The Prince of Tides in 1991. Most recently, he played a Roman Catholic cardinal in Kevin Smith's satirical comedy Dogma in 1999. Through a 1994 Fox sitcom, The George Carlin Show lasted only one season. Carlin continued to perform his HBO specials and his live comedy gigs into the early 21st century. He also wrote best-selling books based on his comedy routines, including Brain Droppings in 1997 and Napalm and Silly Putty 2001's and When Will Jesus Bring the Pork Chops in 2004. According to his obituary in the New York Times, Carlin gave his last live comedy show in Las Vegas just weeks before his death. That is your entertainment report for Wednesday, June 22nd, 2016. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.